2017 Sevens Rugby returns to its spiritual home in Wellington. Takiwhitu Tūturu, pure Sevens, is the best in New Zealand. In fact, some of the best in the world go head to head. Kia ora, welcome to Sky Stadium for the Sevens special. The All Blacks and Black Ferns Sevens each split into two teams and pitted against each other just 3 months out from the Tokyo Olympic Games. I'm Ricky Swanell. It's a pleasure to have Sevens legend Carl Tanana alongside me. KT, we've got some Sevens back.
Oh, kia ora tātou katoa. Yeah, hello and welcome. Oh, I'm stoked, really stoked. This is massive for both Sevens Olympic program for New Zealand, the current series winners. And you know what, there's a lot of jealous people around the world watching this.
Yeah, we've had messages from many of the Sevens crew around the world looking to see what these two teams can do to each other. We've got a big day ahead for these two teams. So we start out with the Black Ferns Sevens White against Black Ferns Sevens Black, Ma against Pango, and then the All Black Sevens. The men will go at it. We'll have a break for a Super Rugby game in the middle and then come back and do it all again. The Black Ferns and then the All Blacks rounding us out at Sky Stadium here in Wellington for the Sevens extravaganza. KT, obviously, the Olympic game postponement, no international competition. Is this about as good as they could hope for at the moment?
Oh, 100% it is. You know, they've been playing Friday, Saturday. They've mocked the Olympics as well. We're having this third day. So for the Black Ferns, had a Black Ferns 15s, the black and white teams, and a Moana Pacifica for the first time on the women's side. On the men's side, they had the two All Black Sevens, white and black, a Samoan Barbars and a Tongan Invitational. As this guy here looks on, I know he'd want to get out there in that All Black Sevens jersey.
Yeah, there's certainly a few interested observers, some who've been part of the Sevens scene and the Sevens team as well. Of course, the New Zealand teams are the current World Series champions and truncated World Series champions, but the trophies there on display as well for the fans who've come in early. So, first up, it is the Black Ferns Sevens White against black, and let's have a look at the two teams because they are the best of the best. For the Black Ferns Sevens Black, World Player of the Year Stacey Flula, Niall Williams back in action, Teresa Tetamaki, Michaela Blyde, Tyler Nathan Wong, Tanika Willison and Teresa Fitzpatrick to start. They are coached by one of the co-coaches, Alan Bunting. Great to see Shakira Baker back on the bench too. Ruptured her ACL 2019, thought her Olympic hope was gone. COVID has had a silver lining for that young lady. And then the Black Ferns Sevens White team, our mate Ruby Tui out of the combats and back into action. Sarah Hirini, the New Zealand captain, Reese Poldylane, the legend Kelly Brazier, Sheree Kaka, young star Jasmine Hotham, and the champion that is Portia Woodman back in the black jersey. They are coached by Corey Sweeney. They are exciting lineups. It is the best of the best, really. They can't get competition as good as this in some places around the world.
Well, you look at Ruby Tui, the current World Sevens Series Women's Player of the Year. They've got a former one in Michaela Blyde also, and then you've got to don't forget number 11, Portia Woodman, one of the best influential rugby players on the planet.
Well, some really exciting young players too. The teenager Georgia Miller, Kelsey Tenetti, both still in high school, and look at them ready to go. Sarah Hirini to lead the white team and Tyler Nathan Wong to lead the black team. And look at the fierce faces. They're all mates, but I can tell you, and I've spoken to a couple of these players, they're fiercely competitive. They haven't been talking to each other.
Oh, no doubt. You know, and when they come into the situation, that's the beauty about these two Seven squads, of the All Black Sevens men's and then these Black Ferns Sevens. They know what's on show here, and they won't want to lose, and that's the thing that makes the squad so good. Well,
the competition for places, I believe the Olympic squad is selected in late June, and there are 20 players who could make that team.
Once in a lifetime opportunity, Ricky, going to Olympic Games, and that's what's on offer for these two teams right now.
So black against white, it is the best of the best, and there is one of them there, Stacey Flula and Michaela Blyde, the two of them together. But Flula, she was having a whale of a season before it all got cut short in 2020. 48 World Series tries, Player of the Year as well. She's been in wonderful form.
Oh, she was the hottest player on the World Seven Series for the ladies when it finished, and she's going to be marked up against that young woman in jersey number 11, one of the best wingers in 15s or 7s you'll ever see, Portia Woodman.
Well, great to see her back in full flight now. Of course, that Achilles injury that's kept her out of Sevens for the best part of 2 years, played Farah Palmer Cup last year and hasn't lost a clip at all.
195 tries, holy smokes, how good.
Lauren Jenner, one of the World Series referees as well, so top referee in charge for this one as we get underway here. Pure Sevens at Sky Stadium in Wellington, the best of the best. Black Ferns Sevens, Ma against Pango, white against black, and it's Tyler Nathan Wong to get us underway. You hear the wind whistling through as Nathan Wong, and that's going to curl right back, and that's going to be the adjustment straight away these teams are going to have to make. Not used to conditions like this.
I was going to say, you don't see that very often at all from Tyler Nathan Wong. Just so adept at that restart. She gets it nice and high and so competitive. That's a big mistake from the kickoff.
So that leaves Reese Poldy Lane to get things underway for White, and it's in the hands of Kelly Brazier. Can do anything with a footy that she wants. Poldy Lane, young star, ball across the face to Woodman. Oh, she gets a good bounce. Here's Woodman and Fleuler on each other straight away. Woodman trying to get around the outside. Nathan Wong comes across and then Fleuler grabs her, but Woodman just 7 metres short. Poldy Lane clears. And through the hands they go. Tui slings it along the line for Brazier, and now Hiddeny roaming in midfield. She's got Kaka out wide. Kaka on Blyde is another good matchup as well, and Blyde wins that one perhaps. Stopping Team White in their tracks, rushing up. Oh, cleverly kicked ahead, but it just breaks down for Team White, and that allows Nathan Wong to try and get herself and her team back out of trouble. Willison along the hands, and now Fitzpatrick for Blyde. Oh, and then Blyde, a little shimmy inside. Kaka can't get it. Now Brazier's got the chase. Michaela Blyde's going to have too much speed, you'd think, for Kelly Brazier, and they're going to turn defence into attack, and the first try goes to the flyer, Michaela Blyde.
Oh, gee, a fast start to this one, as you'd expect, but just one turnover from Team White, and then Team Black, the ability to turn the defensive mindset into attack, and this lady here, one-on-one, nice left foot step from her. Everyone was up from Team White, and she gets the first 5 points.
Now, so many of these players have had a few injury niggles in the past year. Michaela Blyde was due to play some 15s for Bay of Plenty last year, and I think fractured her cheekbone, fractured her jaw in training. So she gets to stretch the legs, and that's a nice tidy kick, or just short from Nathan Wong. But Blyde on the board and Black underway, 5-0.
Jeez, it was looking so good for White too. We saw that first matchup with Portia Woodman on Stacey Fleuler, and Portia got on the outside of her, but they couldn't finish it off. Way to stick in there defensively by Team Black.
And Nathan Wong, see what adjustment she makes into this Wellington it's a pretty stiff breeze. Former All Black Sevens player Artie Savia ready to roll. Big day for the Hurricanes coming, just arriving into town. This one hanging up, and Blyde is, was going to say done well, but did she knock it forward? Yeah, Brazier picks it up. Here's Hotham. She likes to take on a gap. She's got good speed off the mark, Jasmine Hotham. Awkward bounce for Hiddeny, who just holds the pass as Fleuler had shot up. Now Tui will try and get herself around the outside, run smack into her mate Fleuler, and now here's Woodman, and Woodman's going to get around the outside. Oh, what a tackle, Robbins-Letty. She clung on just, did the little number 5. Great work from Shay Robbins-Letty, but White get the penalty. Tui wants to get on with it. Already the pace of the game back up to where you would expect. Hotham, Kaka will get one way then the other. She's got good footwork, Sheree Kaka. Good hands from Hotham. Tui turns and finds Niall Williams in her face, and that's not ideal. Hiddeny looking to step her way through. The defence is really tough at the moment, and she's got a bit isolated. Yeah, Willison getting in over the ball and ripping it away for her team.
Yeah, they've been a bit slow here, Team White, with their support play. Their second person in. It's just been half a step too slow, and that's good defence again from Team Black. They've been hunting in numbers, covering their inside holes.
Yep.
They've had minimal ball.
Nathan Wong will tap on halfway. Good tackle made by Robbins-Letty to shut down Woodman, and that's given Team Black an opportunity. Here is Robbins-Letty again. Fleuler with her step. Tries to get through. Woodman does so, but again, just taken around the ankles by Poldy Lane. Up over the 22, though, dragged down by Tui. Williams clears. Willison, through the hands they go. Nathan Wong, she's got Fitzpatrick outside. A big cutout ball for Blyde running onto it. Now Kaka has to track back. Blyde inside, and then under the post. Great footwork. Michaela Blyde in fine form early. She gets her second, and Black extend their lead.
They look very efficient at the moment, just as Team Black. Done a lot of defence, but on attack, everyone's been in the right place at the right time, and their game plan, obviously, is to shift the ball. See, they jam in defensively to Team White, and from there they're scrambling. Because they're scrambling, they overchase, and Michaela Blyde is showing her left foot is working today.
So in front this time for Nathan Wong. Shouldn't have too many difficulties, you wouldn't think, with this one. One of the only 2 women on the HSBC World Series to score over 1,000 points, and she does convert that one, and all of a sudden Team Black have rushed out 12 points to 0.
You can see it's unusual. Normally Tyler Nathan Wong kicks to the far side. On this last restart, she come to the near side of the field, which she doesn't do very often. It'll be interesting to see what tactic they use this time.
Nathan Wong, she goes for a very familiar routine, very precise, and again comes over to this side rather than attacking Flula, but Kaka's got that nicely taken in the air, and now Brazier trying to get some hands on ball. They've just been rushed into things, and again Hirini has to go back for a bouncing ball. New Zealand captain Hirini for Tui, and now Hotham, she's knocked that on in contact. Good tackle, Willison. And they're up in their faces at the moment. Black all over white.
Yeah, well, what's happening with the white team, they're trying not to engage in contact, but what they're doing, no one's taking a roll forward when they need to. The 50-50 passes in front of your own goal line is not the decision you want, and because they're doing that, Black's defence has easily been able to come and shut that down. Stacey Waka, I think, is going to come into first receiver, so she's one you're going to have to look for.
Bind.
Nathan Wong feeds the scrum 5 metres in from the left-hand touch. And there she goes through the hands. Willison for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick so strong, able to stand in the tackle. Eventually it takes a couple to bring her down. Ball was a little bit slow though. Robbins Reti ducks under one from Hirini. Tried to look for the offload, cut out the pass and then dumped into the ground unceremoniously by Poldy Lane, and it's another penalty against White. Nathan Wong got to get all right on the mark in sevens.
Take out that space.
She knew to. She's a small game. Just slow it down and set up your play. You've got multiple threats.
So this could be the final play of the first half. Nathan Wong for Willison, back in field. Williams runs hard, crashes onto that ball. Good tackle around the ankles. Hotham. Nathan Wong, and then wanting the ball wide. Blyde has switched wings, and she'll go in for a hat-trick in the first half. Michaela Blyde switches wings, still has no such problem. 3 tries already, and Black are flying, 17-0.
Good work there from the breakdown, getting it out from Tyler Nathan Wong, and just weight of numbers in again. Just playing smart sevens this first half.
15.
Another Black Ferns Black.
Difficult kick for Tyler Nathan Wong right on half-time. Wind gusting around. Crowd are coming nice and early for this one too. Club day here in Wellington. Hurricanes Crusaders to come, but seeing the best of the best in sevens at the moment is Nathan Wong. That's just going to hang up in the breeze, and we will go to the halftime break with Black Ferns Sevens Pango leading Black Ferns Sevens Mart 17 points to 0. 3 tries to Michaela Blyde.
Way to work. Great shape, great feed, way to work, great space.
Girls, the thing that was the best about that half was our heart on defense. They broke us a couple of times, but we got our ass back and we had each other's back. And then we got the turnover. We know what we can do on attack. We just make sure we connect on defense, okay? When someone goes, you're inside, you have to go and push up. Yeah, Tony?
Just keep it up, keep looking up. That space is there, we are creating it, and it's coming from our depth. And like Niall said, that chase by Little T to hold on to Portia, that was a game changer. First half's done though. It's a new 7 minutes. We do not let them in. We keep fighting hard. No one crosses that line. Keep it on, ladies. Let's go. Hustle on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hustle!
As we got used to seeing from the Black Ferns Sevens, they do all the talking. Coaches just listen around the outside.
1 minute.
Niall Williams, Tyler Nathan Wong doing the chatting.
Yes. Horses for courses, really. Alan Bunty's not a big rah-rah type of guy. He'll come in, said 3 words, and then he was out and let the ladies take over. And you're right, it's interesting, the experience of Niall Williams did the majority of the talking in that huddle. Then the skipper, Tyler Nathan Wong, just added a little bit on the end, not just keeping it simple, clear messages.
Yeah, 30 seconds, guys. 30
So
seconds.
Michaela Blyde, 3 tries in the first half, 17-0. There's Mahina Paul, one of the new young guns, into the action, and there's another one, Kelsey Tinetti, still at Hamilton Girls High School, and that's the man we're talking about, Alan Bunting.
Well, he's played a few times here on this very pitch for the All Black Sevens teams. Alan Bunting, wealth of knowledge, great coach too.
Right, guys. Reese.
So Reese, Poldy Lane to get us underway and hopefully get Team White back into this one, because at the moment, as Williams has dumped on the ground. I think Flula just lost her in the lift a little bit, and it's allowed White to come in, or they give away a penalty though. Tui, Hirini, Paul all looking at referee Jenna.
Oh, Niall is going to blow up at Stacey when we see this in the review. Poor old Niall. This hurts. It's a good lift initially. Oh, not really. Oh, Stace, what are you up to?
Tap and restart. Here's Willison. Now through the hands, and here's Blythe again. They're just giving her a lot of room. Kaka shot up, and she's not getting through that one though. Poldy Lane's made some big tackles. The little playmaker in 7 for Team White, and a penalty as well.
Perfect sweeping from Reese Poldy Lane. Absolutely perfect. You got one of the most dangerous players in the world coming at you, and look how she positions herself. You know, she's got inside help. Affects the perfect tackle. Well done.
Brazier. And the chance to weave her magic yet. Poldy Lane all Flula and rushed up, but it's going to land here for Paul, and now she's got plenty of speed too, looking to get around the outside of Tinetti. Williams comes across. They do just enough to hold her up, and that's raked back on the black side, but Hirini first to the scramble and gets the loose ball. Poldy Lane for Paul. Brazier. And now Tui. She's got Kaka outside, but instead throws the big dummy, and now finds Kaka. Tries to get her footwork moving through the gap, up over the top, over the head from Tui. Brazier just a little bit ragged at the moment from White, and now Flula's going to hit Hirini hard. Ball's popped there for Poldy Lane. They're backing each other up well here at Team White, and now smashed as Hotham by Williams. Black are ripping into White at the moment. Now Tui looking for the gap, trying to get Paul back on the inside. She gets dumped into the ground, and the play breaks down. Great defence from Team Black.
Oh, Ruby Tui's down to does not look good. After that pass, might have just got a little bit winded.
Time's off.
Look at this shot from Niall Williams. Crack. Absolutely eyes there, stops her in her track, then drives as well. They're under pressure from here, takes her down. They try to release. Poldy Lane comes over, good. Second man in. She's tough as ropes.
Well, these teams obviously played each other the other day. They only played Scrag, so this is the first time they've played full contact against each other, and now they're finding out how hard each other hit.
Time's complete, guys.
We're going to find out. Oh, just dumped on that side.
Time's on.
Nothing wrong with it. You can see there the concern from Tyler Nathan Wong and Ruby. Oh, just on your shoulder here, on the point of it. But she's good, she's up. She won't come off, Ruby Tui.
So 17 points and all that missed tackle stat in the corner there. White 6, Black haven't missed a tackle yet. And that's why they're 17-0 up. 3 tries to Michaela Blythe in the first half. Nathan Wong to feed the scrum.
No, sludge it out.
Willison, Fitzpatrick, such an unsung hero of the Black Ferns 7, and now Willison full of confidence and running. It's battered back rather for Nathan Wong. Here's Fitzpatrick again. Lots of experience now, Teresa Fitzpatrick. Had to go back to uni for a bit in the spell, and she's given away a penalty here. Good work by Hirini trying to get in there, New Zealand captain. And White want to get on with things, try and get themselves back into this one. Great hands, Tui. And now Paul trying to get around the outside of Williams. She's using her space, speed and her strength, and she does. Mahina Paul, just 19 years of age, already played on the World Series. She's got one back for Team White.
Yeah, she's scored a pretty important try too on the series. She gets one here because White are back in it now. Look at that pass. Under duress from Ruby Tui, they jam in. She gets it away. And then Mahina Paul showing some strong work to get rid of Niall Williams. She does not miss many of these Niles, I can tell you.
So Kentigan College by way of Whakatane, Mahina Paul. And kicks away, but White get on the board and they give themselves a sniff.
And this is the grind you want to get into. Finally, they're on the ball, but this next restart's going to be so important.
Time's off.
Changes rolling in for both teams.
Perfect. Time on.
As you would expect, 2 games in one day. They're basically trying to emulate tournament play as they have over the weekend. Tanika Willison, Tarena Tetamaki, who made that tackle earlier on Portia Woodman, stopped her in a track. She's the one they call Little T. Here's Poldy Lane. Goes along with the restart. Oh, just bounces in field too. It'll be black ball, but stayed in just.
And the thing is too, White have got a very good lineup. This is the first one in this game, but they've got the skipper and Sarah Hirini and then Ruby Tui lifting. Great kick, absolutely
Guys, time's up.
outstanding. See Sarah Hiddeny in the background. She knows how important, so they're going to contest, that's for sure.
Yeah, cool. We're just going to wait for player to get off.
Reese Poldy Lane, who's been really
All right,
prominent,
guys, time's
heads to the side. A couple of players from the New Zealand squad not here today. We'll go through that as Black get away. Get a good line out away through this ball. Fitzpatrick, White rushing up. Nathan Wong trying to use her footwork to get around Brazier and Hiddeny, and that's always a dangerous thing to do. Goes to ground though. Hiddeny trying to rip in, but Fitzpatrick clears one way then the other. Just going backwards a little bit at the moment, Black. His Te Tamaki goes to ground. Williams shovels it along to Nathan Wong under pressure, so she just stabs a little kick through. No one sweeping back. Robin Zretti is going to be the first to get there. Oh, Kaka eventually did, but they're going to go all the way back for a penalty.
They need to rush here too from the White team.
White one was
Just set up
offside,
their play.
back.
Oh, it's going to be White offside. So they're going to take their time here. Black have been under a lot of pressure. You see a lot of hands on hips.
Come up to me, guys. Yeah.
Saying Gail Broughton, Alina Saili, Dice Falia Fung, a couple of players, contracted Sevens players not playing today. They've
Guys,
generally
time's
got
off.
them all back
Got a
fit
sub.
and well.
They can make a sub on
And
your
here's
team.
one of the real rising stars, Georgia Miller, into the action for Team Black. Condors Sevens MVP, Ignite rookie. I think you made her player of the tournament, didn't you?
Oh, I think we all did. You couldn't help it. She was so good. Jeez, a lot of reps on this young girl, and fair enough too. A lot of promise.
Still at Christchurch Girls High School. Exciting player joining the fray for Team Black, all going straight up the middle. Willison, and then ridden to ground by Tui, who tries to get in and turn this ball over for White and does so. Brilliant, Ruby Tui. And now they want to get on with it. Here's Hotham, who puts the head down. Kaka. Tui directing traffic as well as catching the ball. Hiddeny straight up through the middle. No way through. As yet, Tui's there to help her in another penalty. Got some time here, White.
Take care.
Get on with things.
Well, they need to go. There's not much time left here, so.
Robin Zreti's come over. She'll take the tap, and they're going to try and send Brazier down the short side. And now Tui along the line. Oh, Hiddeny had to bat it on as Blyde rushed up. Play on was the call. Here's Blyde getting back on Paul. Ball sits up, and it's back in the hands of Black. And here's Miller with her first touch up the middle. Taken to ground by Brazier and Tui. Nathan Wong. Cross to Williams. Tries to get around, put a player on the outside. That's Montessa Tairakene, and she's another player with a lot of gas. Tairakene through a couple. Kaka's chasing Tairakene on Kaka. Kaka comes at her, still slips out of one, and then pops the ball. The support play from the veteran, and now the two of them will go at each other. Brazier tries to cut it down. Nathan Wong with the toe ahead, and Black breakout go end to end.
Oh, a hard try, but a good one there. Nice chasing from Team White, but in the end, it's going to be Tyler Nathan Wong who scores it. But what a break initially. Extremely good work from Montessa Tairakene. I thought she was away for all money here, but look at Sheree Kaka. Does absolutely brilliantly. Nice line by Noel. I actually thought she could make it here. She decides to be unselfish. And then here, the composure by the ever-present Tyler Nathan Wong.
Couple of the 30-year-old legs, Williams and Brazier tracking each other down towards the end, but that is comprehensive from Team Black. 3 tries to Michaela Blyde in the first half, and then Tyler Nathan Wong able to finish it off this bust from Tairakene.
They're all on the back of some great defence from this team. Black Ferns Sevens Black. This whole 40 minutes, they've been very assured, been very calculated on what they've been doing, but it's all been on the back of some great tackles in defence.
So first game done here at Takiwhitu Tūturu, Pure Sevens. It's the Black Ferns Sevens Black team who've put their teammates, their squad mates to the sword, 24 points to 5. They'll wander off. First blood, as he said, these teams highly competitive, but KT, looking at your critical eye, expert eye over them and the quality of the play early on.
Well, the thing is, too, both of these teams will go back and reassess, and this Team White will come back with a vengeance, that's for sure. They've got time to do that during the Super Rugby game here. So, you know, yes, one job's done, but in the Olympic Games, you've got to still back that up. So I'm sure it'll be a lot more competitive, too, when these two teams play after the Super Rugby game between the Hurricanes and the Crusaders.